Alright, and we are back with the forest. Part number 2, just finishing up this log cabin today. I also did find out, let's see if I can find it, and supposedly in custom building, or is that? I just saw it a second ago. Okay, custom building. Is there a way to like change pages? Supposedly in custom building, there was a stick marker that they said that was in here, but I don't know how to. Stairs and platform. Oh, that's cool. These are where the different things are. That's actually really cool. I thought that there was going to be a problem here with the game not having enough space to actually build like enough items. I thought they were going to only have 4 per page, and that wasn't really going to be enough. But now you can see that there's actually a lot of pages to this. I didn't even know that this existed up until now. So there's the stick marker. It doesn't take hardly anything, and I think this adds a waypoint to your map, so pretty cool. Alright, so I remember I have to light this fire back up. So let's grab some leaves. I think that's my problem, I didn't have any. Usually you have so many leaves you don't have to worry about it. I also need to eat again. I do think that they maybe changed the food a little bit. I don't know. Do I actually have anything to eat other than... No, I don't. I was gonna say other than granola bars. So I probably should fish. If I can find some fish out in here, that would make things a lot easier. Actually, I could swim out to that yacht. Should be over here somewhere. Thought I saw it. Unless it moved. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I'll go swim out to that yacht before I finish up my log cabin. What is this? Oh, it's a log. Alright, I don't really want to run that all the way back, but I'll put it up here. Hopefully it won't roll in again. It's probably going to, though. Just have to remember that it's there. So just a small boat over here as well. I don't think I've been over here yet. Let's see, are there any fish? What's that? I don't know. Nothing that I can interact with, though. There's another one of those blue flashing lights. There seems to be random blue flashing lights. I don't know what that is supposed to indicate. Maybe nothing, maybe it's just a bug, but... This looks like seaworthy. Like, can I leave on this thing? Looks better than the raft that I can build. Alright. I mean, this one's about ready to sink, so I understand why I can't leave on that one, but that one looks fine. Fish. Fish. Awesome. Let's get some of these to eat a little bit later. See, I mean, fishing is a little too easy. They don't really run away from you, so you just kind of spam click in their general vicinity, and then you get 3 fish, which is the max you can carry, I think. Alright, so am I gonna die? There's like no bottom to this. I think they added some like coral and stuff out here somewhere as well. This boat is actually pretty far out. I hope I don't die to this. Sharks are pretty close to this area. Just want on the yacht, please. Not sure if sharks one-shot you. I think I'll be safe. Alright, so you get flares. That's probably the best thing on here. Flares and a flare gun, that should be, yeah. So they did change it so that it doesn't fall through the boat anymore. And I don't think these things are actually killable, or else I would probably shoot them with flares just cause, but I think they're invincible right now. I don't think they added that, but who knows. Last update they were invincible, but I don't know. Did I get that cassette player? Yeah, I did, okay. Not that I really care about it, but I'll have it. I don't see any coral here. Coral and seaweed added to the underwater, I think is what it actually said. So I haven't seen any yet, but I might take a look a little bit later, back towards the other beach where you kind of start off. Maybe they only added it to there. Don't really know. There's some stuff down here, but it's not really what I'm thinking it is. I don't know. It was a first implementation as well, so they're going to do more work on it in the coming updates. Alright, so there was a log over here. I have to remember about that. Let's bring back out my axe. Oh god, they're at my cabin. I've been playing too much Planetide 2. I'm trying to zoom in with my right mouse button. I think they're just standing over there. So I'll just chop down trees in this area and hope they leave at some point. I think there's just one over there, but it's one that can probably one-shot me since I don't have armor on. Oh, and oh no, I thought she was gone for a second, but she's still there. She's like getting weirded out by my fire, even though I can't see the fire because it's not rendered yet. She's like stuck back there. Maybe she'll burn herself. Am I bloody? No. I was wondering if I had killed somebody else. I don't know if they fixed that yet. Kill her with the flare gun and see if I get bloody. If I do, then they didn't fix it, most likely. Basically, any time a cannibal dies anywhere in the world, you get bloody from it, which is generally around your vicinity anyway, because I don't think they really like spawn and render unless you're close enough to them. So they can't really die. Which makes sense, obviously. It would be way too taxing on the game if it was constantly like working with their AI at any point in the map. Alright, so she left. I don't have leaves again. Let me go grab some leaves so that I can keep my fires going. Alright, that should be quite a bit. Thought I saw something, but I guess not. This one went out fully. Okay. Alright, so back to building this. I need 36 logs. It's not too bad. There was a log somewhere in here that I remember, but I don't know where it is anymore. It probably rolled into the water somewhere. I should have probably just left it where it was. Well, I'll grab these two. Should have just left it where it was rather, and came back and got it because it was settled in its area. I mean, I kind of like that they roll down hills. That seems a little bit lifelike or something. Realistic, I guess. The thing that I would really like is some sort of like rope, or like you could use vines and maybe, I don't know, I could use vines and like a part of that ship that I saw over there, you know, cut it out with my axe or something, and just make this crude kind of wheelbarrow system with ropes over my shoulders and pulling things, and then add in, you know, like 6 logs to it and be able to pull them all back at once. That would make it a little bit easier to build things that take this many logs. I mean, like the houseboat, which I think is completely broken. That was weird. Takes 125 logs, like that's so many. It says it takes rope and cloth as well. Cloth is findable. Rope I don't think is actually craftable yet, but obviously they're going to have it at some point, which probably will be like vines or something that you can grab. Okay, I'm completely like dying right now. So let's eat. I should at some point... Alright, I have to let my stamina come up. That's what that is. I'm 100% sure now. So I'll let my stamina come up. And I should probably cook fish at some point. I think what I'll do is I'll chop down that tree. This one out. Pretty much all of my flares have won out at this point, which is not good. So I guess just feeding them 1 leaf maybe won't be enough, which, I mean, that's all you can feed them. Okay, later. I also like how your lighter doesn't seem, maybe it does, but it doesn't seem to run out of like fuel. But your batteries and your flashlight die. It's kind of weird. Alright, so let's finish cutting down this tree, and then as I'm taking back the remaining 2 logs, I'll put a fish on, so it'll be kind of done by the time I get back. Because I hate standing around and waiting. I don't even like waiting for the trees to fall down. That's a little buggy. That's fine though. Stand back, it might kill me. Alright, cool. Alright, so let's put a fish on. Let's go grab those 2 other logs. Alright, and then wait for this to get done. How many leaves do I have at this point? 13. That's fine. I'll feed these more, Eat it yet? No. There we go. Okay. So I'll just have to remember to check my food meter a little bit more often now, because it definitely goes down quicker than it used to. Okay, how many? 29 more logs. I'm starting to have to go a little bit farther to actually get this done, get the logs down there. So what I'm going to try to do is chop them down on the hill that sort of pushes it towards my cabin, and hope that they kind of all group down there at least a little bit. Then I'll just chop down like 3 or 4 trees right now, all in a row, and then just cart them all back. They did add like a peaceful mode. Obviously I'm not interested in that, but for some people who might be, they did add that this update, so that the cannibals just don't spawn and you can just survive in the forest. I don't think that the game would be all that difficult if the cannibals weren't there though. And I don't know, I mean, some people get freaked out about that. I don't think the surface cannibals are all that scary, but the cave systems are pretty freaky. Mainly because you can't see anything. And you know that there's going to be things like right in front of your face at any point in time. I haven't actually had that much trouble with the cannibals this game yet, at least so far. I'd also like to see if there's any of their towns over in this area of the map. And then once I explore this side of the island, like I have this quarter of the island that I haven't explored that's up in that general area. Once I explore all of that, I pretty much just have to explore the caves, and then I'll have explored everything in this game. But the caves are going to be really hard to map out and actually figure out where you are inside of them, because it's going to be difficult. Like there's no real landmarks or anything. Here you can orient yourself through the beach and through like the water, where the water is, like on what side of you, depending on what way you're facing. Which makes it a little bit easier to orient yourself and figure out where you are on the island. And I don't think you ever crash land on this side of the island. I haven't, at least yet. It's either been close to the beach or farther inland up there, like far up there on that side of the island. So I wonder actually what's over here, if there's anything special. If it's like, I don't know, a harder area, or, you know, as you go deeper into the forest. "21 more. So I think the houseboat is broken completely, or I would probably try to build one of those, although it's so many logs that I don't know if I'd do it in this this playthrough. But yeah, I mean, this gives you the roof, the floor, and everything all in one, instead of where I was kind of trying to build my own log cabin before. And now it should have a door, is at least what they say, with a hinge. So I'm not sure if that will keep cannibals out, but it seems pretty good. Because I don't think even the door that you can build in custom building has a door yet, it's just a frame. It still does its job as long as you put fire in front of it. But this should work just as well. I don't know which one's more logs, this or the other. Probably this. The other one's 4 logs per wall. Or 6 if you use the defensive ones. I don't think there's any point in using the defensive ones though. Alright, 13 more. It's not too many. It's like 3 trees, since I have some already here. I think these are the last 2. Looks like it's starting to get night again, or maybe that's just from the rain. I think they did something to the weather system? I don't know. They do a lot in these updates that I don't go over because they're not really like they're not really added features. They're just sort of gameplay improvements, somewhat. I don't know. A lot of it's bug fixing as well, and like visual updates and stuff, memory leak, performance updates and stuff. There's also a bench. I'll build a bench because why not? I don't know if you can do anything with it, but there is one. I'm starting to get hungry again. Not fully hungry, but halfway. Just have to keep that in mind. I might just eat a granola bar. They don't seem to give you much. At least not as much as they used to. Okay. My log cabin's almost done. Pretty excited. Alright. Just make sure these don't go out. It's getting more difficult to actually build it. You have to kind of put the logs where they're supposed to go, I guess. Oh, I didn't know there was actually... you can actually see the logs in your shadow. I figured the shadow was very simple because there was no head on it before, but I guess they actually have some things on it that are actually working. It's pretty cool. Alright, I need 2 more logs. Oh god. I don't know if you heard my keyboard get smashed there with the S button, as I was like, oh, I am not going in the right area. When I saw them right there. That was pretty terrifying. See, when they surprise you, it's a little scary, but other than that, it's fine. Once they're here, I'm like, okay. I know how to deal with you. You don't like fire. Get burnt. I could just kill them with the flare gun. Did I actually hit both of them with one flare? Pretty sick. So yeah, I get bloody, so they didn't fix that yet. But I'm right next to the water, so I can just dip in there real quick. Clean myself off. Watch, I'm gonna be bloody again because they weren't finished dying or something. Alright. I actually want to kill off the males and not the female at one point, just to see if I can figure out what their freak out animation is. They added that in last update, and I didn't actually test it out, but... hi. Are you dead? I guess you're dead. What's up? Alright. 2 more logs. Let's finish that up. Even though it's dark and that thing keeps freaking me out because I don't know that it's dead. I want to chop it, but I don't want to get thrown into the air either. Maybe I'll actually sleep because it's night and see if it goes to daylight. And then if it does throw me into the air, I'll be saved as well. It kind of changed the time of day. A little bit. A lot of leaves again. Okay. Like, the sky looks different, but it's still dark. I've actually never been, like, running out of leaves. This is, like, the first game that's happened to me. Am I still covered in blood? It says that I am, but my arms are clean. I'm gonna just jump back in there to make sure that I'm not, in terms of what the game says. There we go. I think it's because they were dying as I was in the water. Game's not used to that happening. That thing keeps freaking me out. Alright, well I should be saved. Let's just chop this guy up. There we go. Well, I'm gonna cook a fish. I need this fire to be going. I don't think feathers are useful as of right now. They're probably going to be for the bow and arrow if they ever implement it. Is there a fish on there? Yeah, it's on there. There we go. Okay, let's find another tree to chop down so I can finish this up. And then I'll probably do a little bit of exploring before I finish off this part. There's actually a log way up there. I don't know if there's two up there, but I'll just chop down this tree. It's not that hard. I can't see anything though. I don't know if it's just me. If anybody else plays this game, or if you were like, you remember from my last parts, does it feel darker in this game, just in general? How do I actually put the light away? L, I think, right? Yeah, so they're going to my camp again. They're gonna see all their friends' dead bodies and freak out. But my log cabin will be done. I'm gonna hide in it. Please don't tell me I can't finish it. There we go. Oh, that's awesome. I don't remember collecting magazines. I don't actually remember doing that, but that is apparently my bad. Magazines and pillows. Alright, please don't tell me that you can come in my house. Because this thing doesn't seem to lock. They are all over my house, oh god. They're not scared of the fire anymore. And I don't have leaves. Flare gun. Save me. Please don't run out of ammo. Oh god. It didn't one-shot me. I'm still alive. That was a mistake, all because I was trying to keep the female alive to see if she freaks out. Where is she? Are you gonna freak out? Apparently he's not gonna die. Oh, I got her as well. Okay. That's fine. Water, save me. Okay, I need leaves so I can get these fires going again, because that's really the only thing that's going to save me. I don't think this log cabin door is actually going to keep me safe. I think they're just going to come inside with me and I'm going to just die. My shelter seems a lot more safe, so... Why did you not die to the flare gun? Alright, well I don't want to fight you with this spear because it's a pretty terrible weapon. Is he still breathing? Sometimes they're still alive. You can tell if they're breathing or not. I think it's dead. That's actually a pretty cool feature that you can actually see them breathe, and that's when you know that they're dead, because sometimes they get back up. Alright, so my log cabin's done. I want to check it out more, but I also want to get leaves to start my fire back up, so let's do that really quick. This is a good leaf farm right here. I don't think this tree will go away, so I can just chop down leaves forever. Sounded like I just chopped a corpse, but okay. Alright, I just heard the sound effect for when they see you, I think. Maybe I'm just hearing things. I am definitely hearing that. I have my sound a little bit lower, just so it doesn't, like, drown out my voice or anything, but... I swear I'm hearing that. I'm wondering if it thinks one of those is not dead, because it's still bleeding. Yeah, it's right here. It's this guy, I think. Oh god. Apparently he wasn't dead. I think he might be bugged out, actually. Because I shot him with the flare gun and he didn't die. Because he's not doing anything. Although I'm covered in blood, so I don't know. Just hit him a little bit more. See if he ever dies. Okay, he died. I mean, I hope he's still not being thought of as alive by the game. It's in like 15 pieces. Okay, let's see if I can get these fires going. As his head just rolls down the beach. Oh man, this game. That's weird. I get like stuck on these stairs a little bit. So I could do the same thing and put two standing fires right next to the door, and that should keep them away from me when I'm inside of there. The problem is there's no like escape. Like my other one, you can kind of jump up on top of the wall, and it works out. But this is my log cabin. It's pretty awesome. I just wish I could lock my door or, you know, bar it shut somehow. I mean, I guess if it swings back and touches me, they can't really push it through into me. So I'm kind of like, or maybe they can. What was that? That's weird. As I turn, it like opens. I don't know. I don't know. The door probably is a little bit buggy at this point. Hinges aren't quite working as intended. But like the door is counterproductive because if they can just push it open really easily, I don't know if they can, but if they can, and I can't see what's coming, then that's going to be a problem. Yeah, these fires are just going out like crazy. It's very weird. The stairs are kind of weird. They don't look like they should catch you on them because they're really close to the ground. It's like one step. Even for the second step, it's like one step to get up on top of it. Alright, anyway. I just clipped through it. Alright, let's sleep in my log cabin just because it's finished. And now, of course, it's night. Actually, I like the window, though. Can I get out of the window? Probably not, no. Alright. Not sure if I want to end this part here, keep going a little bit. Probably end this part here, though. It's a good stopping point because I just finished my log cabin. I do want to build a bench inside of it if I can. I want to see if that's possible. Because where else would I put that? Am I shaking because I'm cold? Yeah. And I'm hungry as well. Let's cook that last fish. So when I pick back up, I'm going to have to go fishing. And then probably as I'm going fishing, I'll explore up in that area as well. Might build some effigies because I don't think that they're bugged anymore, where they stop things from spawning. I don't know that that was ever the case, but it would be kind of cool to see them freak out because of your effigy, though. They are just all over my camp this last couple of days. I've seen them do some weird stuff. Like I've played a couple quick games to test things out off YouTube and off stream and stuff, and it's pretty crazy some of the stuff that they do. Like they'll like get down on their knees and like pray to things. It's really quite interesting. It's almost like you're studying a species when you're playing this game. And like I don't know if it actually means anything because I've seen them do it towards me, like towards my camp. Like they'll come out here and they'll just kneel down and like start praying like right next to my shelter, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like it doesn't even make any sense. Like they're worshipping my handiwork or something, I don't know. But I mean, they have pretty cool shelters as well. I can't even build the ones that they build. Alright, bird, get off my shelter. Now it's probably going to be in there for the rest of the game. It's just going to be sitting there. Oh well. Alright, bench. That's what I was doing. Bench is in custom... No, furniture. There we go. Alright, so we're going to put a bench just like right here. I think it's going to clip through the floor, though. I think that's going to be the problem. as you can see, like, there's 2 logs that keep it up, and as you go farther back into this shelter, because there's a wood floor, like I said before, they don't really have it where it's using collision properly, I'm pretty sure is the problem. I could put it in this corner, it looks at least a little bit better, but that's because the cabin's on a slope slightly. So I guess I'll build it here. But yeah, it's still going to be really close to the ground. I need 2 logs for that. There should be 2 logs out there, because I chopped down a tree and I only used 2 from it. But I don't know where they are. Let's get my flashlight out. Try not to die. I also need to get armor as well, when I play again. But I want to finish up this. Alright, there's one of the logs. I want to finish up this bench, and then I'm going to probably stop for today. And hopefully the load function is working in this update properly. If not, then I don't know. I'll probably wait until the next update to play again. Where's that last log? Do I really have to chop down a tree just to build this bench? There was another log somewhere as well, but I don't remember where. Oh, it was like way up there. It's pretty far. Alright, well I got 1 log. It's just corpses everywhere. I mean, the only thing that wasn't really working in the saves before was that it didn't keep some of your items, and also there was a problem with some like trees. If you built your shelter in the forest, some trees would just like go through your shelter. They would just be growing there when you reloaded. Kind of like the one, I don't know if it was this part of the last part where there was a tree stump and a tree was growing through it. It's kind of like that. It seemed to like just repopulate the trees from scratch when you reloaded. Oh, there's the other log. Awesome. Okay. Let's finish this up, see if I can do anything with it. I hear a female calling. That part's really cool too. There's so many different like little AI things that go on. Uh-oh. Oh god, hi. Hi, please. You can't stay here. No. My house. Oh my god. Fires, why? Why won't you start? You see this? This is gonna happen to you if you stay. But I'm cold, so I'm gonna stay near the fire. I like how they're like naked and they don't get cold at all. They're good. No problem. I mean, I'll shoot you with the flare gun, I just don't know how many flares I have, so... Stupid bird. Yeah, back away. You can have that shelter, I'm done with it. You can sleep there, I don't mind. No. Alright, I think I'm just gonna have to kill them. Oh god, a bird just flew into the fire and killed itself. Awesome. And it's on fire right now. I mean, they're backing away pretty far. I'm wondering if they're gonna run away at some point, but it doesn't look like they want to run away. Maybe if I, like, hide from them. I see you through the window. Can you see me? I don't know. I think I'll just kill them. It's over. If I could group them up and get them with one shot, that would be nice. Oh, that one killed itself. Oh, they both killed themselves. Or I don't know if this will still kill them. It used to just kill them in one shot when they touched fire, but I don't know if that's the case anymore. And of course I'll probably be covered in blood in a second. Yeah, I am. And I think they both died. Yep, they did. Okay. Let's quickly dip into the water, wash this off, so I don't have to remember that I'm covered in blood when I start tomorrow. Or whenever I record again. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow. But... Okay. Get all my fires going the best they can. Let's see if there's anything I can do with this bench. I don't think so, though. I'm pretty sure I can just like step on it, and that's it. I mean, it might be because it's clipping through the floor that I can't do anything with it. It doesn't even seem to have collision right now, so I don't know. It's probably just completely broken because it's inside of the cabin. I mean, it doesn't even look like it. It looks like, I don't even know, like just a piece of wood. Kind of looks like I actually have wood for the fire, just sitting in here so it doesn't get wet, which would definitely be something that I would do, but you can't do that at this point. I don't know if you put a fire inside of the cabin if it stays going forever. I'm guessing not yet. I'm out of leaves again. Okay. I'm guessing that's not something that happens yet. It also might burn down your cabin, but I don't think that would be something that would be implemented yet either. So, oh god, they're all over my camp. They don't see me yet, I don't think. So if I just hide in my cabin, they saw me through the window. Alright, I'm gonna get to the back of my cabin. Okay, did they hit me through? That would be the first little bit of clipping that I saw. I'm pretty sure that's what happened though. There should be no other reason that I took damage, so... this might not be working properly with their collision, and they might be able to hit through it, which would mean that I would have to build walls around it to be safe inside. So it's probably building walls is still the safer option. In terms of like just surviving. I don't know where the rest of them went, but that guy should die. He might be bugged out now as well. Am I washed off? Yeah, okay. And I'll just eat something so I don't have to remember to do that also when I start off. Flare gun seems to bug them out in this update. I don't know if it used to, but... Alright, he's on fire and got thrown to the ground. He should be dead. Okay. So we're going to end this part now. If I end up, which I probably will end up recording sometime next week, we're going to explore up in that area. Just kind of go around the side of the island, maybe go inland a little bit, see if I can't find anything over there that's of interest, because I haven't explored up there yet. I don't know that there's anything else that I really need to build in this time. I could build some traps. I don't know if you guys have any suggestions of what you might want to see me do. You know, whether it be... I'm going to explore up there, there's no doubt in my mind. It's just after that, which probably won't take more than one part of a series. I could go into a cave, I could build more on my base, I could, you know, build traps and lure them into it a little bit more. I know I haven't used all of the traps yet. I could do pretty much anything, so if you guys have any suggestions of stuff you might want to see, you can just throw it in the comments and I will take a look at them before I start my recording. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.